Will Tank Davis and Jermall Charlo ever find their nuts? They are looking for them. They are on the side of a milk carton. We need to know, will these guys ever find their nuts? And I'm getting sick of everybody else getting flamed, everybody else getting embarrassed, everybody else getting disrespected, everybody else being accused, but no one ever really puts the foot on Tank Davis's neck, ever really puts the foot on Jermall Charlo's neck. What they say is, oh, if you don't like Jermall Charlo, if you don't like Tank Davis, you must be racist. You don't like boxing. These are good fighters. Look how strong they are. Look how good they are. Man, shut that soft ass shit up. Let's be honest about it. When are these guys going to find their nuts? When are these guys going to step up? I mean, this man, think about Tank Davis right now. This man can get a fight right now with the undisputed champion in Devin Haney. Devin Haney literally said right now, I will fight Tank Davis right after Kambosos if he wants to fight. Right after Kambosos if he wants to fight. He literally said it. He said, if you want to fight, I'll fight you right after Kambosos. No waiting, no nothing. All you got to do, look around, look in your mama's purse, look up Floyd's skirt, and see if you can locate your nuts. That's all you need to do. Where are those nuts? You need those nuts if you want to fight the best fighters. That's what you're going to have to do. Tank Davis is, hold on, let me see how old is Tank, because I know Tank has got to at least be 27 years old. 27 years old. Okay, Tank Davis is 27, and he will be 28 in November. This man is going to be 28 in November with a damn Mickey Mouse Happy Meal Burger King belt. And this is your king? He's about to be 28 in a couple of months and ain't accomplished shit. What are we talking? And you guys not even want to criticize this man? He could fight an undisputed champion next, but he can't find his nuts. That's a damn shame. And you get all these channels like Dante's Big Fat Greasy Ugly Stinking Nation sitting up here saying, well, if you criticize Tank, it's racist. If you criticize Tank, it's racist. It ain't racist. It's keeping that same energy. Don't talk about resumes in 1 minute and then criticize everybody else, but you can't criticize a grown-ass man about to be 28 years old who ain't fighting nobody. Nobody. Kai TV, that sorry ass, Ego sorry, all these guys is spreading lies, spreading propaganda. I mean, come on. Come on. And you sitting up here praising this guy with the damn Mickey Mouse belt. Come on. My brother said it's the bozo belt. and that is what's funny. The dislike button does make a great statement. Think about it like this. How are we comparing a 28-year-old, a guy that's about to be 28 in Tank Davis, to Ryan Garcia? I mean, come on. Come on, that doesn't even make any sense. I mean, but that's what these guys do. They don't like to keep the same energy. They don't. And then you talk about Jermall Charlo. Oh my God. After this long ass layoff, he's taking one of the biggest cherry pick tune-ups you've ever seen in your damn life. And here's the worst thing about Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo is actually in a worse position than Tank Davis, and this is why. Because Jermall Charlo, out of everybody, Jermall Charlo is 32 years old. You 32, you're right in the middle of your prime, and you ain't fighting nobody. Nobody. How will we ever know if Jermall Charlo is even a good fighter? You're 32. You're never going to get better than you are right now at 32 physically, and you're not fighting nobody. This guy want to fight a Palatero next. This guy want to go suck on an elote next, but he don't want to go out there and fight the best of the best. He don't want to challenge himself. He don't want to take no risks. Come on. Come on. Come on. And this guy says Canelo ducks every one fact. Now, here's the funniest thing about everything. Let me show you what a fanboy is if you don't know what a fanboy is. So this is what a fanboy is. A fanboy makes everything about somebody else. We're talking about Tank Davis and Jermall Charlo, their resumes, what they've done, what they haven't done. And this guy gets on here talking about Canelo ducks every one fact. Who mentioned Canelo Alvarez? Who mentioned this man? Who mentioned this guy? But you want to sit up here and talk about Canelo when we're talking about Tank and Jermall. So obviously you're in your feelings. Obviously you're emotional. Obviously that's what you are. That's what I'm saying. These guys are garbage. Garbage. I mean, I'm not going to deal with these idiots. These idiots. These guys are just looking for attention because they're not talking facts. They're not trying to speak any truth. They're sitting up in their damn feelings. That's all this is. You want to bring up Canelo. You got Canelo's nuts in your mouth, but you don't want to sit up here and speak some real boxing. We're talking about Tank Davis and Jermall Charlo. Tank Davis and Jermall Charlo. So if we're talking about Tank Davis' nuts have gone missing, they're on the side of a milk carton right next to Jermall Charlo's nuts. But then again, if these guys, if they can't find their nuts, they can't step up and fight nobody. Why you mentioning Canelo? Explain that to me. Explain. That's all I'm asking you. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. If these guys cannot find their nuts, why are you talking about Canelo? Why you want to make this about? This is not a Canelo's name is not in the title. We're not talking about him. This ain't got nothing to do with him. And you want to talk about the guy with the best resume in boxing to defend Tank Davis and Jermall Charlo? Like, I mean, come on. This is what a fanboy is. But if you call it out, all these guys will say, oh, it's racist to say that Tank Davis and Jermall Charlo can't find their nuts. How racist is that? You old pussy coochie. I mean, these guys are garbage. I mean, these guys, it's not racist. It's just facts. The resume is caca. It's literally caca. That's all that's on their resume is caca. And you want me to sit up here and ignore that? Is that what you want? Come on, man. Canelo Alvarez, little bitty guy, moving up in weight, taking on killers, taking on giants, taking on every style you can think about. But then you can't get Tank Davis to take no risks. You can't get Jermall Charlo to take no risks. You wonder why there's so many fighters that are undefeated right now. You wonder why there's so many fighters that have not lost a fight, that has perfect records, because all they're doing is protecting it. These guys ain't taking no risks. These guys ain't taking no risks. They not. Hold on. We got somebody special in the building. LE Boxing says, I'm going to be honest, Nuke, I'm a fan of Tank Davis, and he has potential to be great and to be the best at 135, but he needs to find his nuts ASAP. In LE, I couldn't agree with you more, and I'll tell you this. If you ever need to help me locate these nuts, you're more than welcome, because I'm going to keep that same energy. That's all we're trying to do is keep that same energy. And here's the worst part. I like Tank Davis. I like Jermall Charlo. I find these guys entertaining. They just not fighting nobody. What you want me to do? And then Tank Davis want to put all these cherry picks on pay-per-view. Come on. You know what? I think this is absolutely spot on. We need to make a pound-for-pound list for cherry pickers, bum slayer. This is absolutely right, because it doesn't make any sense where guys don't want to take no risk no more. And you know, I put out a short the other day. I don't know if you guys checked it out or not, but I put out a short maybe last week or something. And I'll tell you this. Here's the interesting thing about that short. I put in, you know, how Floyd, you know, would cherry pick around. He's a great fighter, all of that. But all of these guys trying to protect the O, and they get this from Floyd. You know, your O is more important than taking risks or taking chances. That's all this is. That's it. That's all it is. Hold on. Somebody want a body bag. So, and still came in here and says, this is what he says: Canelo would rather make money with his European relatives instead of the brown raza. So I'm gonna ask you this, and still, I'm gonna ask you this. Look, we just operating on facts today. Nobody's in their feelings. Nobody's getting mad. Nothing. Let me just ask you a question, and I want you to answer. Please, just answer this question. That's all I want. That's all I want. And still, if you cannot answer this question, you will no longer be acknowledged. I will no longer take you seriously. What Mexican fighter at 160, 168, and 175 is a world champion right now? Go. Just name one at 60, 68, or 75. Name one aside from Canelo Alvarez. Just name one that's a Mexican world champion. Go. If you cannot answer this question, we're done talking. We're done talking. Go ahead and answer it, dumbass. You just walked yourself into a body bag. This dude walked himself into, I've never seen somebody walk into a body bag. He walked into a body bag. I'm waiting on you. I don't see him. I don't see you in the chat. I don't see him in nothing. Where are you? Answer the question. These guys are running. Stop running. Dude, I'm waiting on your comment. Where is your comment? Where is your comment? Where's your comment? Oh, Anthony Lumar says Bomb Squad. I hope that's a joke. He says LDBC gang. How you in the LDBC gang and you need a haircut? I mean, you just do the full-blown crackhead on here. Hey, but you talking about LDBC gang. Man, sit your dumb ass down. And that other guy, he got body bagged so bad he couldn't even show up. I mean, my God, man. My God. My brother Edwin Castillo. Edwin, I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Salute, family. And he says, Nuke, get Team Benavidez on that list of all talk and no smoke. Salute to my brother Edwin Castillo. Look, you know, everybody always talking about, and that's a great question for my brother Edwin. Everybody always putting the pressure on everybody else. Oh, this guy needs to be doing this. This guy needs to be doing that. But don't nobody keep that same energy with David Benavidez. That's all we saying. You got to be out here fighting the best. Canelo fought Floyd at 23. So at the end of the day, the dudes ain't scared to take risks, ain't scared to take chances. That's all we saying. We need fighters that are not afraid of losing their O. That's all I want. All I want to see is fighters that are not afraid of losing their O. That's it. That's it. If you hear from the comedy, Anthony Lumar, you need to go back to the LDBC because everything they say is a damn joke. Everything they say is a damn joke. Deontay Wilder's entire career has been a damn joke. That's what's comedy. Salute to my brother Alex Chavez in the building. Salute, family. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you, my brother. And he says, been a fan of Jermall Charlo for years, but the man has thrown his career away. Charlo's career will go down as what could have been. He's absolutely right. He's spot on, and he's speaking nothing but facts. And let me tell you why, my brother Alex, and shout out to Yuma, Arizona in the building. Shout out to Yuma, Arizona in the building. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. Listen, Jermall Charlo could have fought Danny Jacobs years ago. Couldn't find his nuts. Couldn't find his nuts. He turned down a Canelo fight in 2019. Why? Couldn't find his nuts. That's it. That's really it. I mean, could have fought Andrade. Why not? Couldn't find his nuts. This is what happens when a fighter can't find their nuts. These are all these hypothetical fights that never happen. These fights never happen. We'll never know what Jermall Charlo is because he's 32 years old, afraid to fight anybody, and scared of his own damn shadow. He's too busy getting into altercations with waitresses over the bill. Sorry, sir, your card was declined. This is what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Come on. Salute to my brother Alex Chavez in the building. Salute to you, family. Absolutely. Jay Santana, they're scared to lose that O. That's all they're afraid of. They don't want to risk it. No, if you don't risk it, there's no biscuit. Come on, man. Somebody help these guys. My brother, Niners, Giants, Warriors, all day. Salute to you, family. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. I appreciate all of that. Thank you, my brother. And he says this. He says, if you value getting the newest pair of Jordans before paying your rent, this is not for you. This is the LDBC. I mean, these guys out here buying shoes and crack, anything but paying their rent. That's what I'm saying. And then they gonna be out here on the street begging, hey man, you got anything? Let me hold something, man. Let me hold. That's the LDBC for you. Out here begging. Come on, man. We got to be honest and unbiased. Hold on. Oh my God. Salute to you, my brother. Niners, Giants, Warriors all day. Salute to you, family. And my brother, the boxing realm, says undefeated nowadays is looking more like untested. That's exactly what it is. Tank's not tested at the elite level. Jermall Charlo's not tested at the elite level. David Benavidez not tested at the elite level. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased about what these guys are doing. These guys are not taking these big old risks. These guys are not laying their nuts on the line to get the best fights. I mean, we know what's happening. Come on. My brother Noe says, the voice is in the building. Salute to my brother Noe. I appreciate the love and support, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My brother Valo says, debate punch drunk. He don't know what a Mexican is. Getting mad because we say he ain't Mexican. He might feel Mexican, but his American half. All right. So I don't know if you're referring to David Benavidez. Salute to you, family. I appreciate the support. So I'm assuming you're talking about David Benavidez. I'm assuming you're talking about David Benavidez. David Benavidez is half Mexican. And when Canelo spoke about not wanting to fight Mexican, he didn't refuse that he would ever fight a Mexican. He just said he did not want to. But you've seen in the past, Canelo has fought Mexican, and he's always said that he'd be willing to fight Mexicans if it made sense. He's not just going to be fighting Mexicans for no reason. There's no Mexican champions at 60, 68, or 75. So anybody claiming ducking don't make sense. But I'm not sure if anybody understands that David Benavidez is not a full-fledged Mexican. I just don't know if these guys are understanding this or what. But that's what it is. That's a fact. If anybody want to debate that fact, you know where to find me. You know where to find me. We already understand. That's all we're saying. My brother says Andrade, Jermall, Munguia, all ducking Janabek. And that's a fact. I've seen all of these guys run from Janabek, but because Janabek is not black, they're not sitting up here calling him the boogeyman. You remember, Jermall Charlo, oh, he's the boogeyman. Demetrius Andre, he's the boogeyman. Simply because they're black. Only because they're black. Only because they are black is the reason why these guys are called the boogeyman. They make things about race, not about facts. We don't care about race. You can be great, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. You can be great no matter what you look like or where you come from. Your race does not determine the facts. That's all it is. These guys are ducking Janabek and won't nobody say nothing. You're not seeing 100 videos from the LDBC putting this out. You're not seeing a bunch of guys all over Twitter talking about, oh, these guys are running from Janabek. Nobody talks about it because Janabek's not black. That's all it is. Dante's big fat ass greasy nation's not talking about it because he's not a black fighter. That's all it is. These guys are not keeping the same energy. That's all. Salute to my brother Remy in the building. Salute to you, my brother. And Remy, I'd like to give a special shout out to you for copping the merch. I appreciate it. Thank you, my brother. Because remember, all cheeks matter. My brother Remy says, my brother Nuke, Jose Benavidez Sr. is saying Canelo has no nuts on LDBC channels and won't repeat it on non-biased channels. It's pathetic. He fought Bivol. I mean, think about it like this. Canelo Alvarez went up and fought 2 world champions at 175 in his career. David Benavidez has not found his nuts to fight 1 world champion at 175. And I'm a fan of David Benavidez, but that's a fact. You don't have to like it. You don't have to appreciate it. That's simply a fact. If you're mad at me, don't be mad at me. Be mad at the facts. The facts say David Benavidez has not moved up and fought no champions at 175, besides sitting at 168, struggling to make the weight. The man is massive for the weight, struggling to make the weight. And when Canelo kicks his ass, he's going to say, well, you know, I was struggling to make the weight. Obviously, he just want a payday. Anybody can't see that as a dumbass. I'm sorry. Anybody can't see that as a dumbass. Come on. My brother Edwin Castillo in the building. Salute to you, family. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And my brother Edwin Castillo says, Nuke, Anthony, it looks like he's playing hard to churro. I'm going to tell you this. My brother Edwin, Anthony Lumar, everybody look at the screen. This is Anthony Lumar. Anthony Lumar looks like he's playing hard to churro with a crack pipe. That's what he looks like. You're going to get on here with a beat up edge up. Your eyes are cross-eyed. I mean, come on, man. You look terrible. This dude looked like a full-blown crackhead getting up here talking about come to a meet and greet. What kind of man invites another man to a meet and greet? Sound like you want your cheeks bust, man. I'm not finna go to no sausage fest full of you guys just because you want your cheeks bust. We're not finna play these games with you, man. Man, sit your dumb ass down. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. I mean, come on. This is a damn shame. Sitting on here clout chasing. Man, sit your ass down. My brother Noe says, risk, greatness. Taking risks is greatness, and fear is going to get you a body bag. And this is 100% the absolute truth. The 100% the absolute truth. And not everybody is going to speak on it. Not everybody's going to be honest about it. My brother Ace Boogie says, he says James Ennis, Jerron Ennis is untested. Yeah, Jerron Ennis is not tested as of yet. Jerron Ennis looks like a beast. He looks fantastic. We just got to get him tested against one of these good fighters, and he's calling for the smoke. We just waiting on it, because as soon as he get it, we can see. We can see. Goku says, IBFP, Dante cooked your ass. I'm going to tell you this. Dante's big fat ass cheeseburger nation ain't cooked nothing but some fried chicken. He ain't cooked nothing but a cheeseburger. That's the only thing he cooking, because ain't no way in hell he would ever mention my name. He's afraid of me. That's all it is. That's all it is. I mean, we got to be honest and unbiased about it. We got to be, this man ain't cooking nothing but some damn food. This man ain't cooking nothing but a damn tostada. This man ain't cooking nothing. Nothing. Hold on. A lot of people are asking me. My brother AJ Morningstar says IBFP versus Mighty Max. So I'll give you this. I'll tell you a quick story about this guy. And you know, I guess he's a kid or something. I don't know. The guy came at me reckless on social media. I normally ignore these guys. And then, you know, the guy came in here and you know, we're just talking crazy. So I said, okay, how about you come up to the IBFP, come get this smoke. Then the guy got his mama on the line to come and say, why are you picking on my little baby? I'm like, ma'am, your little baby put himself in a position the same as a grown-ass man. Tell him to stop talking tough on the internet. Tell him to stop doing that, because he know he don't want that smoke. He know he would get destroyed if he bring his sorry dumb ass on here. I mean, how does your mama approach me? This woman is hitting my DM. You mess around and get your mama's cheeks bust. Your mama, I'm going to be your stepdaddy in a minute, Max. Max, I'm going to be your stepdaddy in a minute. Tell your mama keep messaging me. I'm going to be your stepdaddy. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to send your ass to your room with no milk and cookies. That's what's going to happen, Malcolm. You're not going to get no milk and cookies. I'm going to be in a room later with your mama watching Sports Center, and you ain't going to get the milk and cookies. We already know it. I'll be your stepdaddy. Come on now, Max. You know you don't want it. I'm saying, hey, man. Hey, Max, lights out. It's 9 o'clock. Take your ass to sleep. We already know it. We already know it. We know what it is. These guys don't really want it. These guys just be talking like they want to smoke. Then they hide behind their mama. They hide behind these social media accounts, but they don't really want no smoke. They don't really want that smoke. We already know it. We already know it. We know it. My brother Noe, salute to you, family. Thanks for the love and support as always. And he says, "Yo, Nuke, what do you think of the Puerto Rican prospect Xander Zayas? Xander Zayas is an absolute beast and a monster. At least looks that way. He's improving fight by fight. I'm really impressed with the young kid, and I really expect him to keep growing and improving." My brother Bob Armstrong says, "Do you think Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz is a 50-50 fight?" You know, I've always had it about a 50-50 fight, but right now I'm kind of edging Virgil Ortiz simply because he's more proven, because I've seen more of Virgil Ortiz. So I'm kind of giving Virgil Ortiz a slight edge over Jaron Ennis right now, simply because of that. Simply because his resume has shown me more than an unproven Jaron Ennis. But that doesn't mean Jaron Ennis isn't dangerous or talented. It simply means I'm edging Virgil Ortiz right now. That's all it means. Oscar, he says, "Who do you got? Plant versus Darrell Plant. Easy work." Do you think Wilder beats Helenius? Absolutely. Sends him straight to hell. My brother Jug, salute to you, family. He says, "All I'm seeing from the LDBC is tweaking videos." Well, if it's from the LDBC, they're twerking videos too. You see what happened after Deontay Wilder got his ass kicked. You see what happened after that. You see what happened after that? Man lose a fight, start twerking in the middle of the street. These guys are applauding it. Your king twerks in the street? What kind of man king twerks in the street? What kind of man? I mean, come on. This is your king? This is your king? Arthur Vargas says, "What about John Boxing?" John Boxing is homeless and an ex-drug addict. So, I mean, look, I'll put it like this. A former drug addict and a homeless guy. And all he does is like to make videos. I'm going to tell you this. John will never find his nuts to ever come on here. I've invited him so many times. I've issued him challenges. I've dropped a link. John will never show up. He will never gather his nuts. He will never debate me because he's a coward. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. These guys, that's all these guys are doing. My brother Noe, salute, family. Nuke, you better go. Oh, that's right, my brother. That's right. Hold on, my brother Arthur keeps talking about, oh my God. You guys in the comments are going crazy. Crazy. Oh my God. Look, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I'll post the comment, but I won't say the comment. How about we do that? How about we do that? Dante's fat cooking Filipino. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? IBFP versus John Boxing. John will never find his nuts. He will never look for it. He will never step up here and debate me. That's it. That's it. That's it. The boxing realm, Mighty Max IBFP is your daddy. I'm not his daddy. I'm not his real daddy. I'm his stepdaddy. I'm the only guy that's coming in getting his money from his mama. That's what I'm messing with his mama. I'm not his real father. His real father looks like a piece of shit. That's why he's so ugly. So let me just be honest and unbiased. I'm not his real daddy. Let's not do that. The boy too ugly. Boy too ugly. And we're just gonna be honest and unbiased. We're gonna be honest and unbiased. Now, oh man, I didn't made him mad. He's gonna call his mama again. She's gonna be in my DM. Nuke, why don't embarrass my baby? He's trying to be a tough guy. He's grown 3 pubic hairs. He's coming into his manhood. And I'm like, look, Mrs. Mighty Max's mom, your son will never be a man. You know why? Because he's a vagina and a coochie. How you gonna be a man when you a vagina and a coochie? This boy's a vagina and a coochie. He can never be a man because he don't have no nuts. That's all it is. That's all it is. My brother Valo says Canelo just fought more champions in a year than Andrade, Jermall, Tank, Crawford, or any other fighter they've been riding. And that is nothing but an absolute fact and not a feeling. And they will never admit it. These guys will keep pushing narratives. They will keep spreading lies like they spread their cheeks. That's all we seeing. That's all we seeing. That's all these dudes are doing, spreading lies like they spread their cheeks. Come on, man. These guys are garbage truck juice. Sitting up here fanboying for these garbage ass guys that want to sit up here and fight champions. Come on. But you want to hate on Canelo for putting in work. Come on. Mrs. Mama Mighty Max. My baby! No! Hey, man. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. This is what we can do. I'll tell you what. If Mighty Max wants to debate me on the IBFP, if he wants to debate me, this is what can happen. All right. So I just want everybody to hear this because I don't want no confusion. All right. If Mighty Max wants to debate me, Mighty Max or whatever, whatever your name is, I don't know what your name is, man. But whatever your name is, listen to this. If you want to debate me, this is all you have to do. Go home and get your mom to sign a permission slip. Once she signs the permission slip, then you can debate me. Then you need your mama's permission slip before you can debate me. That's all I'm saying. Get your mom to sign your permission slip, then you can get on here and debate me. Because I don't want nobody being mad at me or coming at me crazy or saying nothing. If you're not 18, get your mom's permission slip and then come back. And I need to make sure it's signed and dated. Make sure it's good. Then we can debate. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Get a permission slip first. My brother Diesel 187, salute to you, family. Thanks for the love and support. And he says, why is Blue Blood Garbage TV always deriding Deontay Wilder? I'm going to tell you this. This is why. This is why. Blue Blood is pandering to racist fanboys for views. That's why when Deontay Wilder gets his ass kicked, he says, oh, he didn't really lose. He got cheated. That's why. He's pandering for views. The guy drives a school bus. I mean, that's what he does. And listen. If you have not seen my animation on Blue Blood Sport TV, go down to the bottom of my page of my channel and check out the animation of Blue Blood Garbage TV, because that's just a quick body bag on him. Because the guy's ass juice. I mean, how can you ever trust a guy who's his own source? He is his own source. I mean, come on. He's his own source. That's all he is. Hold on. What's going on? There seems to be a lot of commotion going on in the chat. Hold on. My brother Jug says, I heard Deontay was twerking and sweating grease. Yeah, he was sweating bacon grease. That's what he was. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Who are these? All these guys get on here and talk tough. So I'll tell you what. Who is all these guys? I'm trying to find out who's talking about they want some smoke. I'm trying to find these guys because I don't know who it is. Who say they want it? Who say they don't? I'm trying to find them. I'm trying to find them. Jackson Bryant, I don't know who you are. He says, y'all will always fear me. What are you talking? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who's Mr. Aggressive? Mr. Aggressive, what do you want? Mr. Aggressive, I don't know who you are. Tell me what you want. Come on, I'm waiting on the comments. Come on, tell me what you want. Who has something to say? Drop your comment. Drop your comment. Tell me what you want to say. Southpaw says DVN is the best channel. That's because he's a D rider. IBFP versus BFTB boxing. Hey, he could come get that smoke any day of the week. He can come get that smoke any day of the week. Let's go. Salute to my brother Mando Solo. It's been a long time no see, my brother. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate the love. Thank you, my brother. Hold on. Goku, shut up, Mexican lover. So I'm assuming you don't want to debate. I'm assuming you don't want to debate. You're not talking nothing. You're not saying nothing. You just sitting up here trolling. So Goku's a troll. He's not trying to debate. Okay, we got that down. Okay, Mr. Aggressive, do we have a problem here? Mr. Aggressive, do we have a problem here? Oh, I see what we're talking about. Okay, Mr. Aggressive, Eastside 512. And he's saying Sean Porter had to fight Crawford because Virgil did not want to press his mandatory spot to force Crawford to fight him. This is what's going on. Okay, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. Now I understand. Now I understand. This guy believes that somehow Virgil Ortiz ducked Terrence Bud Crawford. Only a dumbass, idiot, and a moron would tell you that. So Virgil Ortiz has already come out and debunked that rumor. And Mr. Aggressive, if you must be new to the channel because I already got the video up with the proof and the facts. Search Virgil Ortiz, Terrence Crawford. Virgil has never ducked this man. That narrative has already been body bagged. That's already been body bagged and toe tagged. So if you're still talking about that, you don't know what's going on. In actuality, Terrence Crawford is the one who's rejected any and every opportunity to fight Virgil Ortiz. Go do your research. Go do your research. That's the problem with these guys. They get on here, listen to other channels, and then they start talking about things that don't make sense. Start talking about things they don't have no knowledge of. That's all this is. Buckle up, boxing talk. Salute to you, family. Says IBFP would straight up smash BFTB. That's easy work for the IBFP. That's a tune-up for me. That's a tune-up for me. Anybody that think Tyson Fury cheated Deontay Wilder, that's a tune-up. This guy's too stupid. Anybody that's stupid is getting body bagged. Easy work. Easy work. My brother Valo, salute to you, family. He says, this is for the channels that hate on greatness. Name me the last champion that Demetrius Andre, Jermall Charlo, Tank Davis, and any fighter that Canelo has supposedly been ducking. So, where are these guys at? Where are these guys at? Where are these guys at? These guys don't fight champions. They're not fighting. Andrade ain't fought no champion his whole career. Jermall Charlo don't want to unify. Tank Davis got the Burger King belt. We already know what it is. 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 Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. I just want to see what Mr. Aggressive says. Mr. Aggressive says BFTB would put you in the graveyard. So you want to speak on another man's nuts? You want to speak on another man's nuts? Well, how about speak on your own nuts? What would you do, pussy? What would you do, coward? Exactly. Exactly. And so this lets you know that this guy has already been body bagged, easy work. So he says Virgil Ortiz ducked Terrence Crawford, right? And then he comes back in the chat and says, Virgil been shook. He don't even like saying Boots' name. He gets mad. What are you talking about? So he jumps from one to another. From one to another. That's all he does. Because he has no facts. He's in his feelings. And he literally keeps getting body bagged. That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, you're not going to get up here, get body bagged, and still keep lying. We're not finna do that. That's not finna happen. My brother Jug says, IBFP, these haters get on here for one thing, to hear their backside clap. That's all they want to do. All they want to do is hear their ass clap. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do. These guys are scared to find their nuts. They're scared to get on here and get embarrassed. They're afraid of it. They know what that smoke is like. Hold on. Where's Jackson Bryant? Where is Jackson Bryant? I'm trying to find this guy. Okay, Jackson Bryant. Hold on, no, I'm more than happy to address this. He says, why don't you call out racist Mexican channels like What Rep It? See, Jackson Bryant, I'll tell you what, if I see any racist boxing channel, I'm going to call them out. I don't care who they're racist for. And if they're racist for Mexicans, I'll body bag them easily. But here's the problem with that. I've never even heard of this channel. For all I know, you created this channel trying to get some attention. I've never even heard. I don't even know if this channel exists. This is not even a channel that I know about. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. This guy talking about, why don't you call these Mexican, these channels that are being racist out here? How many black channels that are racist that we see? They're everywhere. So why don't you call them out? Why don't you call them out? And if I see a racist Mexican channel, I'll body bag them in a second. I'll body bag them in a second because there's no room for racism in boxing. There's none. Only a coward will be racist, but you're trying to point one finger while holding somebody else's nuts. That's all you want to do. My brother Noah, he says, salute to you, family. He says, Southpaw, come get this Puerto Rican style churro. Oh my God. Oh my God. They going in on this guy. My brother Primetime 89 says, salute Nuke. Who's BFTB? I've never heard of him. Some garbage LDBC Wilder fanboy channel. That's it. That's it. That's the only guy this guy is. This is the only guy this guy is. That's all he is. That's all he is. My brother Campos Vasquez put a little description on who he believes BFTB to be. I don't know. I don't know this man's background. I don't know nothing about it. This is all he's saying. My brother says, Phone Jack. My brother Phone Jack says, Nuke, I asked John Boxing to debate you and he ignored me. Of course. Think about this, Phone Jack. I appreciate you just being a real one, Phone. Think about this. Anytime that I offer a debate to any of these guys will make 20 videos about me, but won't step on here to debate one time. I mean, think about that. Why would you make videos about me, but you won't debate me? There's never been a person I would ever make a video about that I'd be afraid to debate. That doesn't make any sense. I already body bagged you. So easily, please come on here and let's debate. John will not debate me because he's a coward. He's a coward. That's all it is. Like this guy, he'll put up posts, videos, but won't ever debate me because he's a coward. He's a panocha. He's a vagina. He's a coochie. He's any and all of those things. That's what he is. He's looking for attention. He don't want no smoke with the landlord. The son of New Jersey, salute to you, family. Thanks for the love. Much love, bro. May I join? I'm not taking anybody on the live stream right now, brother. We just really running through a lot of comments, trying to see what the people talk about, my brother. The next one, I promise I will have people come on. You can speak your piece, my brother. I appreciate the love and support. That's what I'm saying. People want to debate online like some nerds. You know, these are people, these are comment section warriors. That's all this is. That's all it is. These guys are comment section warriors. Getting on here, just talking trash, just hating. I mean, that's all it is. That's all it is. My brother Impala says, Brian is a sad little troll. That's all these guys are trolls. These guys are trolls because they live at home with their mama. They trolls because somebody busting their girlfriend's cheeks. They don't know how to deal with it. Oh my God. My brother Chris Gutierrez. He says John Boxing starts sweating bullets when he hears the IBFP name pop up. Oh, that man gets terribly afraid. Terribly afraid. Okay, my brother, the Boxing Rim says Brian is a fake account. Okay, so all these guys are just fake accounts. These guys are just fake accounts. These guys are on here just to troll. Okay, that's all these guys are. And look, this is absolutely true. This is the truest thing I've ever said in my life. Greatness has no color. None. It doesn't have a color. That's why when people hate on Usyk, they hate on Bivol, they hate on Canelo, they hate on a lot of great fighters. Roy Jones Jr., Shakur Stevenson. You see fighters coming out there putting on the line. It doesn't have a color. It doesn't matter where you come from. Anui. Come on. Show these guys respect. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Hold up. Hold up. Coming out straight at it. 2, 1, 4. IOTBA Boxing Talk. What's up, my brother? We got to get you on the podcast. We got to talk Crawford, Spence, fanboys, haters, trolls, all these pussy ass channels. IOTBA. If you ain't subscribed, go subscribe. This is my brother from another mother. Represent 214 Dallas, Texas in the building. Salute to IOTBA Boxing Talk. Salute to you, my brother. I got a lot of love for IOTBA. He's one of the real ones out here. And look, he gonna always speak from the heart. This man ain't no pussy or coochie. This is a real good friend of mine. Salute to you, IOTBA. Salute to you, my brother. My brother Jug says, these fanboys get about 10 rectal exams a month. Oh, and they're volunteering for these rectal exams. They're volunteer. In my free time, I volunteer for a rectal exam just so I can get some pleasure. I mean, come on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oh, my God. Oh, man. We got a lot of people coming on here. Oh, man. I mean, what kind of man want a rectal exam? What are you doing? Why do you keep going to a rectal exam? My God. Goku debate for sure. You fear the debate for this guy's just a troll. I can't keep responding to troll. These guys are just trolls. This is all it is. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.